find that when you finish implementing some code, the code is just not understandable or spaghetti code, or you find that as you're implementing your code, you have to rewrite it again and again and go back and re-implement something that you forgot or some piece that you missed as part of the feature set, these tips might help you out. One of the mistakes that early developers make is to jump in and start coding a feature as soon as they get it assigned to them. They'll jump in, they get the feature, try to understand it, and jump in and start writing some code. This can often cause problems. While sometimes you feel like it may make things faster, like you may be progressing, you may be contributing a lot faster, in the long run it actually slows things down. Like I said, you need to go back and rewrite some code. You might have forgotten something you might have not have thought about as part of your as part of the feature or the task that you've been assigned to do that you're working on. So some things that you can do to help resolve that kind of situation is, one, try to get as much detail from your product owner or your client or whoever is requesting that specific feature. Okay, get as much detail as you can. And once you get a good understanding, you've asked questions and get a good understanding of the feature or task, you want to do your own breakdown. Okay, take that task and break it down into smaller subtasks. Think about your implementation strategy before you start writing code. Okay, while it might seem like it's a waste of time, might seem like you're spending a lot of time with that planning, it actually saves you time in the long run. Okay, when you take your task and break it down and specifically add those subtasks into your tracking system, okay, maybe Jira, maybe something else, add those subtasks as items into your tracking system, you start setting up an implementation strategy, okay, where you can actually go step by step. And if you start implementing today and need to continue tomorrow, it's a big feature, you need to continue tomorrow, the day after, it might take you a week to complete this specific feature. This list of subtasks will actually help you to jump right back into your flow of development from day to day. Okay. The other benefit to this is that each of those subtasks could potentially turn into its own small pull request. So you'd be developing small pieces of this feature set and pushing those through your CI/CD process, where you would have a code review done on that small piece of code, which, because it's small, makes it easier on your teammates to actually review it. They can review it quickly. It could move from development to peer review to staging to testing and into production much faster. It's a smaller change, and there's less fear about that change breaking the system as it goes through, and it's much easier to catch issues on smaller changes. Okay, so you want to break down your task before you start developing, before your fingers hit the keyboard. Break it down, think about your strategy, and make your task list. Do this planning for yourself. Okay, this will help your development go up a level because you'll actually be thinking through what you're doing, and it'll up your efficiency because you won't be wasting as much time going back and forth on things that you might have forgotten to implement that might be part of that feature set. Okay, I hope this helps. Talk to you next time.